So we'll start with Will.
Yeah.
And it might be the same answer. I'm just interested to know, because obviously I can tell from talking to both of you how much you love doing it. Is there a favourite either episode or ideally scene that you remember that was like... Because I've got mine.
Oh, we've got ours. It's the same.
Yeah.
But I mean...
musical episode.
The musical episode.
Probably, but
just,
we can put that aside, like, because that is, in of itself, that was amazing.
Yeah.
By the way, the scary episode scared the shit out of me.
It did a lot of people.
Time.
And do you know why that did? It made people feel... Because there was no laughter track on
That's
it
what
at
it is.
all.
It's
So
terrifying.
usually it's live audience. There was none of that on it. And when 2 Pints did go for it, they went for it. You know, the musical episode was on such a low budget, but the director made it look amazing.
We parodied like 12 or 13 huge multi-million budget music videos. We parodied 12 or 13 of them for no money in about 6 days. Like, it was unbelievable. And we're,
getting dressed up and singing and pissing about. I mean, me and him doing the biscuit rap when we had that.
And the biscuit rap is
Keep any bitch, I got my rich tea.
Which tea? Yeah,
Which I rewrote. I rewrote.
He rewrote most of that. and being in the recording studio doing the songs, just pissing ourselves. It was just like,
Remember doing the biscuit rap in one take?
I don't remember it.
I did like a few improvisations at the end, sounding like ludicrous.
My favourite song in the musical episode is when you're trying to convince him to go out for a drink.
Oh yeah.
We'll all get pissed and have a fight.
It's ace.
Smile at the end of it.
It's ace.
Well, we used that picture as a reaction meme for anything. Our Twitter followers know that.
My favourite scene, it's 3 scenes from the same episode. Is in the episode Dresses, 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 where you find the keg.
Oh yeah, Blue Beer. It's barrel wash. It's Blue Beer.
You know, we couldn't film that. Do you know we overran that day by about half an hour, and all the crew
carrying that barrel down the street.
We know the song that you sang.
Yeah,
the bit for me.
No, I'm going to think of Joe Guest.
That is literally
Joe Guest.
Exactly what he says. But the bit for me, and it's just a subtle scene. If you ever go back and watch it, you'll see exactly what I mean. When you've failed to open the keg and you run at it to have a fight with it, and it cuts to your face.
Am I laughing?
No, you look genuinely worried for your mate's mental health. It's either the most perfect bit of acting I've ever seen, or it was not in the script, and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he just ran at it. I probably was that. Do you remember? I can't believe the number of times we cut to things, and I'm like, I'm just openly laughing. How have they kept that in? How can they even use that? Yeah, it was bad.
There must have been a lot, because I've seen some outtakes when they used to be on BBC Three, but there must have been a lot.
Oh yeah,
like the number one is when the noise Donna makes when she comes and you have to leave.
That one. Well, thing is, I changed it because the night before I was thinking, right, in rehearsals I did a different noise, and I thought, tonight.
But I got used to it in rehearsals. It took us 4 days of him going. She goes, ooh, and I was doing like, all these different. I understand that noise now. That's fine.
And I thought, like, I'm going to change it tonight when we do this thingy. And then it came out, and I did this. And I looked at them, and Ralph's just crying. Sheridan's pissing herself. It took us, I mean, literally. Do you know, it goes from everyone's laughing, then it gets serious going, no, listen, we're going to run out of time
Even
for the
the
studio.
audience is shifting in the seats going, come on, lads.
I had to do the scene without them there. They had to leave. They got thrown off the set. I had to do it to nobody because we couldn't stop.
You had to move the audience out.
No. Ralph's
the audience was like, please get this right.
Ralph sat there, Sheridan's there, and they had to get rid of him because I couldn't look at him.
How many takes do you think?
Oh, over 12,
at least 15 takes.
I mean, and there was some times where I didn't even get to speak, and Ralph's just got snot and tears, and I'm going and action. I'm going, he's pissing himself. He's not even started
yet. Where you hear someone go action, and he just points his cameras on him.
He's got his shoulders like this,
and he comes to me. I'm going,
which take is it where the director starts getting pissed? Is it like take 4 or 5?
Yeah,
it was the floor manager. Like, okay, guys, come on. And we're like, we're trying. It's like being in detention, and you can't stop.
And the more serious they get, the funnier it gets.
We
don't. I mean, there was so many. I mean, when I wore the fat suit, I had so much fun with that.
Oh my God!
I had to be makeup for like 3 or 4 hours in the morning, getting at like 6, be on set for being at 5, get on set for 8, and the fat suit when I put it on, and it made me act different. I felt different in it with the
body
fat
language and everything.
Everything. I was sat there. Natalie Casey would come in and she'd do a scene. She'd go, I fucking hate fat guys because I'd just be audible. I'd just be like picking my nose, scratching my ass.
Also,
like, it's a method actor.
You know, talking about
it makes it. I went out to the shops in it. I was filming on, and I said, I'm just going to go to the shop see if anyone recognises it. The way people were looking at me like I was disgusting. I thought, is this how it feels to be?
Yeah, you went, I can't have a Diet Coke. You're like, fuck.
It's a fucking Diet Coke. Go and get a fucking kebab and fuck off.
They funnily talking about like the way different people felt about it and that kind of snobbery and whatever. There's this, I perceive, maybe I'm right or wrong, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but I perceive that now there's a sort of slight looking back at it retrospectively, kind of like I do, and go, that's better than I thought it was.
A nostalgia.
Yeah, but also an appreciation for, like, you know, doing a musical episode and a horror episode and just a
live episode.
Doing 9 seasons, did you say?
Exactly, yeah.
Fucking
all that kind of shit.
What gets commissioned for
exactly.
that's amazing.
So like there was this, I was in some fancy London club last night, and like some fancy London bar, because I was out last night as well. Nice. But I've manned up and I'm having a beer.
Whose premiere was it?
Yeah, it was nobody's.
I'm Tom Ferdinand.
Yeah,
it's exciting.
But this guy came up to me and he was like, really kind of posh guy. Like, we said it was a class thing, but like you just never know.
Sorry, I can't get that documentary
Anton Ferdinand's premiere.
I nearly went Lee Carsley.
Just Anton Ferdinand just looking to camera for 2 hours going, my brother did really well, actually.
Didn't quite work out as well for me, but you know.
John Terry's a cunt.
Anyway, this guy came up to me and he was quite a posh fella, and he was like, hey, just to say I'm a big fan. I was like, oh, thank you very much. He goes, yeah, that bit in 2 pints, I still watch where Fat Gaz wanked himself thin. I still watch it on a weekly basis and it makes me laugh. And I was like, that is literally the last thing I thought you were going to say.
That's the one episode I told my mum not to watch. I went, Mum, you don't have to watch it this week. She said, I'm watching it. It's all right. I know what goes on. I said, you don't.
The bit where Munch has to duck because your jizz.
My jizz hits the dartboard. To the theme of Rocky music. He's the Mickey out of Rocky. And he's sort of...
It's one of the silliest things I've ever seen in and it still tickles me.
But did she watch it?
Yeah, she watched everything. I was saying this the other day. Really you know what proud parents are like? How they they watch everything, or they'll and I'll say, don't watch this because it's a bit of language. You want to do Celebrity Juice or anything? I say, Mum, it's a bit base. Well, my dad, I did a photo shoot.
Did you see you on Celebrity Juice fingering a melon?
Yeah, I was fingering a melon, yeah. Well, I had half a melon between my legs, and I had to try and find the penny in the melon so it looked like you were blasting yourself. And my dad's watching it going...
the face that you pulled.
Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. But anyway, we had...
Absolutely random.
Proud parents. So there was this one time when I did a...
These two couldn't be more suited to us ever. I feel like, why have we not worked together already?
This could be the whole new podcast. Yeah.
Oh my God.